Hello everyone and welcome to Scott Dunger's English. I'm Scott Dunger and welcome back to Collocation Corner, where we are today going to be looking at travel. I know you can tell there is something different about me today, and that is this. It's quite obvious, it's quite clear. Yes, I have been to the gym. You can tell. Yeah, you can tell I've been to the gym. Actually, as you can see quite clearly, I'm wearing a hat, I have my ticket, and I have my sunglasses because I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to go on holiday because Collocation Corner is all about travel today, and we're going to be looking at 10 collocations about travel. But first, you need to know what Collocation Corner is. I know so many of you already know, but some of you don't. So I'm going to give you a reminder right now. We're going to be looking at collocations, and we're in a corner, so it makes sense. Collocation Corner. Now, as usual, before getting into this, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, watched and subscribed to the channel so far. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope you will enjoy and learn something new from today's video. A quick reminder now to those who don't remember or don't know what a collocation is. A collocation is a group of words that work very well together. These are usually 2 or 3 words, such as have a party or make an effort. Collocations are crucial to you having better fluent English, and the more collocations you know, the more fluent your English will become. There is no need for you to wait any longer. It's now time for our 10 collocations about travel. With each collocation that you see here, I'm going to give you an example. Beginning with the first one, which is travel arrangements. Travel arrangements. Trish has just made travel arrangements for tomorrow. Trish has just made travel arrangements for tomorrow. The second one is bumpy flight. Bumpy flight. If you're not sure what bumpy means an uneven surface. You could have a bumpy road, for instance. For example, Ted was on a bumpy flight last week. Ted was on a bumpy flight last week. The third one is smooth flight. Smooth flight. This is the antonym. A smooth flight. For example, I had a smooth flight to Dublin last week. I had a smooth flight to Dublin last week. Let's now move to number 4, which is budget accommodation. Budget accommodation, which means when accommodation is cheap. Accommodation doesn't cost much money. So for example, Karen always looks for budget accommodation when she goes on holiday. Karen always looks for budget accommodation when she goes on holiday. Number 5 is lose your luggage. Lose your luggage. Have you ever lost your luggage? Have you ever lost your luggage? I've lost my luggage loads of times. Probably I can think of 10. I'm going to tell you all 10 because we have time, don't we? Okay, so the first one was when I went to Prague. No, let's just move to number 6. Let's move across now to number 6, which is to encounter problems. To encounter problems. Although I encountered problems on my last trip, I'm confident that nothing will go wrong this time. Although I encountered problems on my last trip, I'm confident that nothing will go wrong this time. Number 7 is connecting flight. Connecting flight. We need to hurry up if we want to catch our connecting flight. We need to hurry up if we want to catch our connecting flight. It's now time to look at number 8, which is day trip. Day trip. Eduardo doesn't know where to go on his next day trip. Eduardo doesn't know where to go on his next day trip. Number 9 is fasten your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt. Now, if you don't know what a seatbelt is, a seatbelt is incredibly important when you get in any car, coach or aeroplane. Any vehicle of movement normally tells you that you need to wear a seatbelt for your protection and for your safety in case of an accident. So this goes from the top of your shoulder right the way down to your waist, or just across your waist. This is known as a seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And number 10 is travel agent. Travel agent. There are 7 travel agents on this high street. There are 7 travel agents on this high street. These are our 10 collocations about travel. I hope everyone has enjoyed and learned something new from today's video. I would now like you to incorporate these collocations into conversations with friends, family and colleagues. In addition, I'd love to see some sentences in the comment section below about what we have had a look at here today. Now I'd like to bring your attention now to the screen, and on the screen we can see famous monuments that people see every day when they travel around the world. This is why people travel, to see these beautiful monuments, these famous monuments. And in the comments section, all I'd like from you is to tell me one of the famous monuments that you can see in this image. So if you can see one in this image, write it in the comment section below, and I will say your name in the next edition of Collocation Corner. Before I go, a quick reminder to those who don't know. Even though so many of you know, some of you don't. And now it's time for that reminder. And for you to know the latest about the channel, you need to know this. You need to know that by subscribing is the best way. To like the video, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and to share to family, friends and colleagues, to whoever you feel would like to improve their English. I hope to see you on the next edition of Collocation Corner. I have a plane to catch. I hope it will be a smooth flight. Enjoy the rest of your day. I just need to get my hat and need to get a taxi. See you soon. Bye. Taxi!